What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing a Let's Play Final Fantasy XI Online Retail Bahamut server. We just recorded like a full episode, but it was kind of boring. And also it was, my kid had taken a nap, and then right after his nap, he just was not happy. He was kind of freaking out. So the video turned into just like, you could hear him in the background. So we didn't really do anything. We were just kind of cleaning up, doing some ambuscade and doing some other things. Oh, somebody asked us to marry them. And we said sure. That's all that we missed, but we're probably going to delete that episode because it wasn't very good, and we opened a bunch of daily tallies, and we didn't get anything good. So that was basically it. We talked a lot. We actually did talk a lot. Sometimes some episodes we talk more than others. So I'll try to repeat myself since I'm going to delete that episode. The last two episodes that I did were actually not of Final Fantasy XI. They were of Elder Scrolls Online. I am enjoying that game, and I will continue to produce Elder Scrolls content. Nope, wrong way. Damn it. But I'm obviously going to stick with Final Fantasy XI as well. It's something I enjoy, and I'd really like to play those other jobs that I've been wanting to play. Blue Mage, Red Mage, Rune Fencer, possibly Corsair. So we have a lot. We have a lot left in the Final Fantasy XI tank that we need to get done. But it doesn't hurt to... for me, it doesn't hurt to, span out. I don't want to get... I'm afraid... Part of me is also afraid that I'm going to get burnt out if I just play Final Fantasy alone all day on recording. But that is what it is. So we'll probably just split them up. One day we'll do ESO, one day we'll do Final Fantasy XI. And we're going to try to do some Promethea. I don't know if we started it or not, so we're going to go through. I did today receive I returned both of the controllers. The one controller that was, it was a USB, and it was the brand name, now that I don't have it anymore, was Power A, and it was a Switch controller, and it was really, really good quality, except the auto run button, which is the not the left trigger, the left bumper, I guess you'd call it, or top trigger. It worked half the time. Take the Monarch Land. Okay. I guess we talked to him. Did we get this? Yeah, I really, really like that controller too. It looked cool. It was like $19 on Amazon, and it looked really cool. I was very happy with it, and oh shit. Can we get there in time? He's appeared already. I'd really like to get the domain invasion done. Prish. Oh, hey everybody. Thanks for coming to visit. I've been so bored here all alone in my room. I'm relieved to see that you're feeling better, Lady Prish. Please let me apologize for my actions on Cape Reverne. I did not realize that after returning to Tavnasia, you would meet such fate. You didn't realize? Does it look like any idea either? I was just trying to protect our criminal buddy, Destructive. Who'd have thought I'd be the one who got caught? Oh well, I'm sorry that I got you guys all worried over me. As everybody already knows, I'm often referred to as the abhorrent one. That is why I was locked up in the cathedral for a while there. When Miss Maldorian became boss, she would often let me out of the church so I could roam around the town freely. It was pretty fun. During the Great War, I was able to help a lot of people. And before long, everyone had started to forget why they feared me. But now look, they're never going to let me out of here again. Damn. Prish, you're not the abhorrent one. There's nothing abhorrent about you. Yes, you were charged by that accident long ago, but you are still Prish. Changed? Do you mean that without that amulet I heard from the elder Desparchier that Lady Prish was troubled by a grave sickness, but that is... Come on, Top-Knot boy. Don't you get it? Destructive, you understand what's going on, right? Nope. Have you been paying attention for the last few days? Look at me, I haven't aged a single day since my accident. That cannot be possible. The real reason I was locked up in the cathedral for such a long time was because I got too close to a certain object hidden deep below the church. I was able to touch it and boom, there was this bright light and I was left like this. If I were Toro, no one would have ever noticed, but I'm an elven. After a couple of years, people started to wonder why I wasn't getting any bigger. Amazing, I would have never imagined. But is it truly a reason for everyone to call you the abhorrent one? There must be. Could it be that not only you are incapable of aging, but you cannot die? Hell if I know. I'm not throwing myself off any cliffs to find out. But you know, since the accident, no monster has come near me. I guess you could say it's pretty close to immortality. For centuries, the emperors of my nation have searched for the secrets of eternal life. Never did I think I'd be standing before that secret. I can understand why Desparchier would want to hide you from others by branding you with the title of abhorrent, to protect you from the teasing and taunting of your peers, but more so from those who would use you for their own personal gain, people like the emperors of countries such as mine. Whoa, wait a minute, how do we know that you really came here to see Bahamut? You better not be thinking of auctioning me off to your leaders, because I'm not for sale. Of course, I will never do such a thing, Lady Prish. My mission was to speak to Lord Bahamut. However, I did not know that things would turn out as they did. What? You've already met Bahamut? Unbelievable. Why the hell didn't anybody tell me what was going on? Tenzin, if you want to apologize for something, start by apologizing for not taking me with you guys. While I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, the whole world's turning upside down, and you're the ones having all the fun. Well now, it's time for Prish to get a piece of the action. I'll find that overgrown steam lizard and give him a piece of my mind. I'm so sorry, Prish, but that will not be possible. Destructive and Sir Tenzin must return to the Northlands, and they will need the amulet you are currently borrowing. Lady Prish, will you accompany us to the Northlands, if only for a short period of time? If we receive permission from Nag Molada, I'm positive the elder Desparchier will allow Prish to leave this place. Fine by me, but why do we have to go back to the Northlands? That place is freezing. To meet the boy. Diabolos and Bahamut have refused to help us, but we cannot sit back and allow the emptiness to take over Vanadiel. We must find that boy and learn the truth that lies within the will of Promethea. The will of Promethea? Do you not remember when the ruler of dreams told us that the emptiness was the will of the Twilight God? This terrible deity is said to have cast a hideous curse on the children of dawn. His will can be nothing but pure evil, and it is that calls the keeper of the apocalypse. The will of Promethea calls the keeper? Excuse me, milady, but the elder Desparchier has requested that you not bother Lady Prish anymore. So what you really want is to ask the boy about Promethea's thinking, right? Well, put simply, yes. Well, instead of wasting your time chasing after some crazy boy, why don't you go and ask Promethea ourselves? I know where we could find him. Whoa, what? On Mizero Coast, there's a cave leading to the Sacrarium. head there and you'll see what I'm talking about. But don't forget your preparations before you go, unless you really want to meet Promethea, just not in this world. Okay. So what else? So the, was it called Power Egg, something like that? That was great. It felt great. It felt like it was incredibly light. It was incredibly light. It was incredibly responsive. Amazing by all like standards, except that one button, and that one button was pretty important. Then I got the knockoff 360 controller. And that thing just didn't work at all. Like, it didn't work at all. It didn't work on anything I tried it on. Okay, so G4. Let's see. G4. All the way up there, huh? G4. All the way up there. Alright. Oh, do we have that? I think we might have that. I think we might have gotten that. Let's see if we got that, let's see if we got that, home point. Save us some time. So now I think I mentioned in one of the last episodes, I bought the, I rebought the super old school wired, Logitech. And this thing is so old, this model. I remember using this, one back in Odd Ergon days. And they lasted a long time, so I just don't wanna, okay. Is that it? Yeah, bang. I just don't want to buy one every 9 months. And this one is if you're unfamiliar with it, if you're unfamiliar with this one, it is a straight up like PS2 clone. Oh, one of these. Wonder if I could use that to get to Rouen. And it's a lot different. It's a lot different than what I'm used to, because I've been using like 360 clones. Like, I guess the Xbox 360 had one of the better controllers. I haven't seen any make myself sound old again. I stopped gaming for a long time. So I've never really held a PS3, 4, or 5, or Xbox One, or whatever they're doing now. I haven't held any of those controllers, but it feels like the standard for like the USB PC controllers has been the Xbox 360, and I agree. That's a great controller to hold. So this will take a little bit of time to get used to, but not a big deal. So destructive, you have come as well. As Prish described, the entrance is up to the first basement of the Sacrarium. I'm not going to be able to say that. I said I used to be able to say it. Now I'm thinking too much. The way is barred, but I believe Prish holds the key to this dilemma. We must return and borrow her amulet. Sorry to keep you two waiting. Lady Prish. I can get us past that door. It's time for us to pay a visit to Divine Promethea. I always say Promethea. guess I'm thinking about Promathia. I didn't expect Prish herself to be accompany us. I'm amazed she's allowed to leave her confines. Come on, if you don't get a move on, I'll leave you behind. Why do I get the feeling something terrible awaits us? But I cannot let that deter me from my course. We must forge onward. Alright, let's get our... Ooh, survival guide. Yes, please. Let's get our peeps out. Even though I think these are all going to be level 50-ish, right? They probably booted them up to incredibly easy prey for us. Better safe than sorry. Okay, what day is today? Today is... Was that Ice Day? Waters Day. So I have to kill some... I have to kill some Fomar. Fomar? Fomar. Fomars. Blubber Eyes. I think Blubber Eyes... Oh, jeez. Okay, they didn't aggro. That's cool. All right. Well, they're not. Did I just jinx it? No. Okay. I was like, they're not attacking me. Okay, so we could get out over here. Is this where the Fomars are? Yeah, okay. Good day. Good day to you, sir. So then what are we looking for? We're looking for a coral key or something? Oh, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so I think that if I remember correctly, I think that the next one, the thing is right here in that room. I think that's it, right? Okay. Or is this, am I totally wrong and am I thinking that, is this where you would fight? Oh no, I was right. I was thinking that this is where you would fight, the, speed belt? Is this speed belt? Oh. Yep. Okay, so those skeletons will... Alright. So now I have to do a quest. I think I have to go back. Let's see. Hard Day's Night. So I need those items needed. I thought I needed those items. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so go up. Alright. So let's do that. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think that the fail point for my Logitech that I had back in the day was the up on the D-pad. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What I had talked about earlier was the puppy. Was it 1.2? The puppy had just eaten dinner, and we let her out, and she got back in, and I left my phone on the couch. And I come back up, and she is chomping on the phone. And I am like, oh my god, what happened? What's going on here? And I'm freaking out, and I look at it, and it looks like it's cracked. It looks like it's cracked, and it looks like it's cracked bad. So I'm like, oh no. Okay, so I went the wrong way. It looks like it's cracked bad, so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh no, I have to buy another phone. Because I'm not a phone guy. I am very happy to have the same phone for as many years as possible. 9 times out of 10, I will wait until the battery starts going on the phone. Whereas in, you charge it to 100% and in like 2 hours it's dead. Then it's time to get a new phone. My case. Okay, so what am I supposed to do for this key? I'm looking for Qui something? Oh, you. Hail, the proud and valiant knights of Tavnasia. Raise the pennants and cheer us on to victory. I am Quell of the Tavnasian Temple Knights, and who might you be, madame? Do you seek to join our illustrious order? I do. Oh, a fine-spirited reply, my friend. However, the Temple Knights are not currently in need of recruits. Mayhap you would prefer enlisting in the Tavnasian Royal Knights. What say you? Excellent. Your initiation into the order will require the performance of duty. This duty will test your physical fitness as well as your mental fortitude. Go to the lookout platform in south of Luface Meadows and assess the situation up there. You have your orders. Okay. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh, geez. Because I've never even broken a phone. Like, again, I'm very cheap and I take care of, like, the stuff that I buy. If you knew me, IRL, you'd be like, he's just out of control. Like, I don't like letting people borrow. I do let people borrow stuff from me, but I don't like it because I treat things completely different. Like, I'm crazy when it comes to stuff that I buy. Like, if I'm buying it, I want it to last as long as it possibly can. So I'll even like stuff like tools, like a hammer. Like, I'll hammer like nails in all day, and then I'll inspect the hammer and see if I can't, like, oh, let me make sure it's not dirty. Let me make sure it's not chipped. If it's chipped, let me see if I can sand it down to make sure it'll last a long time. Yeah, so I'm insane. So I've only ever even dropped my phone one time on, like, concrete. Luckily I had a case, and the fall happened, H10. It hit the corner of the phone. So I'm guessing it's right there, right? H10, yeah. It hit the corner of the phone, and it was like a little minor scratch. But, you know, if you've not owned one yourself, I'm sure that one of your friends or just somebody randomly you would see has a beautiful, like, iPhone, $900 phone, and it is just, like, shattered into pieces. I've never been like that. I'm always very, very careful with anything I own. So I see this phone and it's like, I think it's destroyed. And I'm like, well, I actually just got my tax return. I'm like, I guess I'm spending the money on a new phone. Where's the murderous presence? Oh, I'm very nervous about this fight. All right. So yeah, after the video that never was, the last one I was making, I went back upstairs to look at it, and I'm like, oh, maybe let me see if I could clean this up. It looked like it was like shattered and spider-webbed. I'm like, oh no. And I look at it again, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I thought it was like broken glass, and I was actually pretty worried about the puppy. I'm like, okay, if she swallowed any glass, she's probably either going to need treatment or, I know as a child I accidentally swallowed glass, and my mom didn't even take me to the hospital. She just fed me a lot of white bread. It's like, here, that'll coat the glass and you'll pass it fine. Who knows if it worked or not. There may be still glass in my gullet. But I will take a closer look at this phone that I assume is just broken. I assume it's like, oh, this is just beyond repair. And I look at it, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I start, like, kind of putting my finger over it, like, seeing if it's, like, sharp. And the stupid phone, I had no idea. The stupid phone had and I got this phone in, like, July. Stupid thing had like, a really super, crystal clear screen protector on it, and it just peeled right off. So now the phone's like perfect. So I was just dumb. Okay, so now I talk to him. I pass my test. You have completed your watch duty. Oh, I say. Orcish blood. It appears you have passed your initiation with flying colors. A splendid display. I present you with this gift to celebrate the birth of a new Tavnesian knight. Congratulations, I expect great things from you, Destructive. You're just gonna give me money? Okay. So do I think I trade him these 2 keys. Sea Lion Crest and Coral Crest. To think someone of your generation would dredge up both sorts of these past relics, I'm thoroughly impressed. In honor of your intrepid character, allow me to present you with a skeleton key. I hope we Tavnasian knights can continue to expect big things from you. Okay. So now do I just go back there? Okay, so let's go back to, we have that, luckily we have that, survival guide. And I'm just very, very happy with this, the Logitech. It's going to take a little bit to get used to. Again, because it is a hardcore PS2 clone, and I haven't held a PS2 controller in who knows how long. Alright. Okay, H7 on the second map. How do I get to the second map? Okay, so the second map is, I'm guessing that one, so let me see. H. Okay, so it's, yeah, okay, so we just need to do that again. Let's take everybody out again. Overly cautious, I know. All right, here we go. All the way down. Yeah, so far this quest is not that bad. Now that you do it solo, I think you needed 2 people to do it. Okay, so there we go. And I'm using a map. I think I'm using a map. Okay, down left. From the wiki. Okay. And I think we should go, should we go up? Let's just go the way we know. Let's just go the way we know. And I think we have to go up, right? Can we get in? No, we can't get in from that way. So we have to go all the way around. No biggie. None of this stuff is actually aggroing us. Oh, up here is the belt and M's. These rooms up here. Thunder Elemental. Oh, but yeah, no, I'm very actually. The more I'm using this, the more just the feeling of a controller that's actually, you know, kind of quality made. You just tell the difference. Like, everything just feels smooth. Just feels smooth, and it's doing exactly what it should be. All those Chinese knockoff controllers I've been buying over the years. They do the job, but again, they last 8 months. Can we get this thing open? It cannot be forced. You say the reliquarium lies beyond this gate, but what business do we have inside, Lady Prish? Isn't it obvious? This is where we're going to find Promethea. I'm going to say Promethea. I don't care if it's wrong. Hey, Destructive, you're just in time. You can help us open this gate. We're almost to the end of our quest. One moment, Lady Prish. If Promethea is behind the gate as you say, would there not be some powerful sealing effect? Oh yeah, now I remember. I think I locked this gate after the war. Locked it? Destructive. You and Tenzin have to go find the reliquarium key. It's somewhere in the communal hall. Off you go now. Lady Prish. Sigh. Let us begin our search for the reliquarium key she speaks of. She is such a demanding young lady. I believe the imperious princess of the Far East were hard on their subjects. What? Alright. Okay. Okay. So let's get out of here, I guess. One of the 6 classrooms. So I'm guessing one of the 6. Right here. Can I not get out of there? I guess I can't get that out of that way. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Let's go this way. Can I not leave here? What's happening? I am confused. All right. Okay, so that's where we came from. And we can't get out that way. This door cannot be opened. What in the world? Yeah, we didn't spend too much time. So, like, can we just not get out of here? Oh, okay, there's a switch. It'd be smart if I did took a look at that first, huh? Alright. So let's look in classrooms for a triple question mark. Oh. Is that it? Is that for the belt one? I guess it's for the belt. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let me just double check. This is a long... Alright, so it's each desk has a triple question mark. Alright, there we go. Now we are going to need to go through... Not there. I don't think we can get through there, right? Man, these things don't like Valenerol. Okay, then we'll have to go all the way around again. Round and round. All right. There we go. Well, I'm glad I didn't go to the top side the first time because that was blocked off. And now that we're doing this, I do remember this one actually being one of the longer quests. And you always had somebody, I think you had somebody behind the original door, because I think you needed to, if you didn't do the quest to get that item key, I think you needed somebody to stay in that room to operate the switch to let you back in. Otherwise, you'd have to farm the NM key and the Fulmar key again. Okay. All right. Let's try this again, folks. Here we go. Thank you, Tenzin. You were a really big help, by the way. It appears some sort of storage room. Can the god of Twilight truly reside here? Is this the Twilight god Promethea? There you go. But it's nothing more than a statue. Uh-huh. It was found by some thieves with more curiosity than sense. Lots of people lost their lives before it was finally brought here. I see. I have heard tell that the nation of Tavnasia had strong ties with pirates and other bandit groups. The Tavnasian cathedral used to buy up weird artifacts all the time and give its researchers something to study. It began to search for the paradise of legend. You know, the place those ancient people tried to get to? The thing that ticked off Prometheus so much? It is said that the gods sleep in paradise. The former Tavnasian theologians thought they could go there and ask Altana to remove the curse of Promethea. If the curse and war and conflict vanished from the world, we would no longer have to fear the threat of the beastmen. But as things progressed, the aim of the cathedral's research shifted. As they continued to investigate objects left by the ancient people, the theologians realized the older civilization was way more advanced than our own. Even with their advanced culture, however, they were no match for Promethea. Their city was obliterated. So this is what the elders of Tavnasia Cathedral proposed. What if they were to invite the Dawn Goddess to cross over into our world? Invite the goddess? But before this incredible event was to happen, Cardinal Mildaurion arrived and Tavnasia was destroyed not long after. Anyway, I found out something that'd give Olmia's Grand Peer a heart attack. You see that glowing stone stuck in there? If you stand here and do this, you could hear the voice of Promethea. Lady Prish. So this is the Tavnasian child known as the Abhorrent One. It seems she caused a terrible accident during the baptismal ceremony. Many of the clergy lost their lives during the incident. And those who survived told of terrifying dreams of the cursed deity. What truly proves this child's damnation is her ever-youthful form, that and the rumors of her ability to read people's minds. Why does this new cardinal allow the child to walk freely after the cathedral had taken steps to ensure her eternal confinement? And why bring her here to Sandoria? According to Cardinal Mildaurion, the birth of such a child is a sign that our most desperate wish is about to be granted. I speak with the treasure entrusted to Tavnasia. What generations of cardinals have hidden from in fear, this Mildaurion has chosen to reveal to Sandorian Cathedral. If Tavnesian's treasure is brought together with the holy artifact we hold, the gates of paradise will no longer remain closed. Prish, you are a child of destiny. However, your part in this is over. There's nothing left within you. Smiley. You, why are you here? You should have met your demise in the city of Alteu, along with the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Does this mean the battle still rages? Or do you mean to tell me you fled from the battlefield? Battle? What battle is this? The battle upon which rides the fate of the world. The image of Promethea I revealed to you. It was your task to travel to Alteu, and regain that form. At first I thought those Zelartian fools were to blame for the spreading of emptiness that once again slowly devours Vanadiel. Have you been taken by the emptiness? Were you defeated in the last battle of Alteu? Was I defeated? Was I victorious? I know nothing of what you speak. How can this be? My own existence is forfeit, but I have saved that which must be protected. Welcome to the Hall of the Gods. Hast thou come seeking salvation of Altana, my child? I seek no salvation. I only wish to know the truth. Dawn Maiden, Eve Noil, you who resonates with the spirit of the goddess, should be able to answer my questions. I was born to carry out the will of the divine Promethea, or was I born to thwart its designs? Ah, a most interesting dilemma. Is that how you spell dilemma? Why dost you think the face of Promethea is smooth and unfeatured? I do not know. All those who follow the Lady of the Dawn gaze upon her visage. However, none have ever seen the face of Promethea. He vanished from a paradise upon his death. That is why we pray for his resurrection and his destruction. Has your strength returned? That even one such as yourself was overwhelmed. This is truly an unexpected turn of events. Lady Prish seems to have survived, none the worse for wear, or at least she appears unharmed. Prish, what in Vanadiel's names were you thinking? Why would you ever lay a hand on that horrid statue? Have you forgotten the warning of Cardinal Mildarion? That statue has power to bring out the worst in people. We were never supposed to touch it, ever. If I thought I was able to figure out what the will of Promethea, I'd have a better idea of what the hell's going on here. And I think I've managed to just do that. What the Twilight Guy desires is his own resurrection and his own death. What can this mean? Death and resurrection? Why this contradiction? Prish, you communed with the statue of the Twilight God? I guess I did. Could you truly be Olmia? Are you afraid of me? Of course not. Well, you should be. But Grandpierre will not likely, nay, will definitely not forgive this transgression. Do you realize what you have done? But you believe me, don't you, Olmia? Yes, I believe you. But Grandpierre. It's always about Grandpierre with Olmia. Let us return to the safe hole. The air here is stifling. Olmia. Yes, there's nothing left for us to do here. Come, Prish, let's go home. All right. Can I go in that room? Hi. Oh. Can we go to the statue? Let's go over there. I bet if we hit you with like 2-star dives, we'd kill you. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think we're going to call it there. That was a long mission. That was a long mission. Wait a minute. Let's just make sure that we don't have to do anything. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making that one. That was fun. So we are getting closer and closer. I think that was like that, just about the halfway point of CoP. Just about the halfway point, I think. So, we'll probably be back either tonight or tomorrow. Hit up another one. Try to start mowing these down. I'd like to complete CoP and then complete ZM. And then we could start, then we'll start Wings of the Goddess and Ot Ergon. I think we did a couple of Ot Ergon, like almost accidentally. Like we didn't, I thought it was, yeah. Just a couple of, I thought they were like quests, I think. I think we left off here and we got these done. Those were just running around talking to people. So, yep, until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy, folks. Thanks, bye.